Titanfall is probably one of the most historically fumbled franchises in gaming history. So today I'm giving you 3 games that have been canceled in the Titanfall series, and this isn't even covering all the canceled games. This is only 3, there's a lot more. Starting off with number 1, we have Titanfall Frontline. Titanfall Frontline was a card game similar to Hearthstone. I imagine a lot of you are probably not upset that it was cancelled. Going on to number 2, we've got Titanfall Legends. Titanfall Legends was a crossover between Apex Legends and Titanfall, trying to bridge the gap between the two games. In this game, you would play as Blisk, helping out the other Legends do certain quests. Completing a Legends quest, they would give you their abilities. For example, if you helped Wraith out, she would give you the ability to phase. Before it was even announced, the game was cancelled. However, we do know a few important details. This game was going to use Apex Legends similar to how Warzone uses Call of Duty to launch the game. Meaning, just like Call of Duty, Apex Legends was going to be the hub for everything Titanfall. Along with that, throughout the campaign, Blisk and Rampart at some point would help rebuild BT. Seemingly, this game was going to lead to a Titanfall 3 as they expanded the Titanfall/Apex Legends series. And finally, before we get to number 3, if you like this video and want to stay up to date on everything cool Titanfall, just want more Titanfall videos, you should definitely subscribe for more. It's free and it helps me out a lot. Finally, number 3, the last canceled game is of course Titanfall 3. Shortly after Titanfall 2, Titanfall 3 was in development for a few months. The campaign was fully scripted and a few missions were actually working and playable. The multiplayer was also playable. There was a ton of cool concepts, for example, this beetle pilot. However, the team at Respawn wasn't very enthusiastic. They didn't want a Call of Duty scenario where they release a new Titanfall that's pretty much the same as last year's every single year. So instead, they decided to switch their focus onto Battle Royale. Battle Royale was already a part of Titanfall 3 and a multiplayer mode they were working on, but they decided to expand it into a full game, and we got Apex Legends. Honestly, at the time, this was probably the right move. We want a Titanfall 3 that lives up to the standards of, well, Titanfall 3. With Titanfall 1 and 2 selling very poorly, it was probably the right move to make a free-to-play financial hit. Nowadays, it's probably time to make Titanfall 3, so Respawn, if you're watching, let's get to work. If you like this video, subscribe for more. Let me know in the comments below, which of these 3 games do you wish you got to play?